What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and today we are going to go into the New Year's celebration event and going to complete the adventure of the Wraith. Well, we are going to go as far as we can get. I still have some loot open here. No, that's wrong. That's wrong as well. Bought that. I already did the questions. If you care for the questions, by the way, those reward, I don't know what the resource actually called, adventure gold as well for the main loot part. And if you care for the answers of that, I have all the answers pinned in my Discord. If you go to the main channel, check the pinned post, general channel it is called, and you will find all the answers there, so definitely check that out. Beyond that, I'm on 368 of 400 in the Celebration Commission. If you don't know that, the Celebration Commission basically you get points for doing 4-star above Terran quest. We completed that. For consuming 25 event items, which confuse some people. What they mean is the Idler Sweethouse event. Those pizzas here, 25 of those. Once you consume them, then you actually get points in the event. And the last thing, the ordinary dice in the Imps Adventure event, 2 of this, which is quite a lot actually. Quite a lot of dice that you have to consume to complete this. I'm at 144 of 200, and that's by buying all of the Starry Gem event packs actually. You can check that out. We have the regular event packs still here, and I actually bought all the Starry Gem event packs as well. I didn't want to bore you with using the dice on Imps Adventure. We did reasonably well. I'm at 2 completions, on my way to the 3rd actually, which we'll likely still do. Very bad thing for this event is that there is no double loot for Imps Adventure. Usually we have an event package for events like this, and this event package usually includes double loot for Imps Adventure, and double loot is pretty nice because, well, you get all of this twice, so obviously nice. And this is not the case this time, which makes it harder to complete the event, as we don't get double hearty apple pizza. What the hell? Is that a thing? I did never hear of a hearty apple pizza. Let me Google that. Give me a second to Google that. What do you get? Hearty apple pizza. Autumn apple pizza with whole wheat crust on Pinterest. And there are pictures. That sounds like one of those things that you should not Google in any case if somebody sends that to you. There is, in fact, apple pizza. Is that with mushrooms? That is crazy. I've never heard of that. 30 recipes that apple lovers will want to make immediately. Apple pizza. Well, apparently that's a thing. You learn something new every day. Okay. But whatever, we will do our adventure. If we happen to run out of adventure gold, I will maybe buy some packs and we will complete it. There is still one more day in the event, so I will get some more stuff tomorrow. But I didn't want to wait. I want to get the loot so that we can go and do more damage in Star Expedition. So basically you have to go through all of those stages, and then you do that again and again and again until you got all the loot, and then you get some wonderful extra loot. Can we look at that? 200 glorious relics, an entire core, and 300k spiritual essence. And I have to say, DH still didn't learn that we can't use spiritual essence anymore from those events because, yeah, well, we just don't get enough Stellar. So I would have more than appreciated an option to get cores of Transcendence instead of that spiritual essence, so that I can make use of the spiritual essence that is already rotting in my bag. But nothing like that already. I should submit them some feedback on this. I think there should be more options to get cores in such events. So, what can we get here? Action 1, basically you go through any stage and you select the action. There is some story here, we'll read through that. You are an adventurer who travels around, and you have heard that an evil dragon has been perpetrating outrages here, and it has abducted the princess. That is never good. Needs an Italian plumber to get her back, really. You offer to go on a punitive expedition against the dragon. On our way you pass by an outpost assaulted by the dragon. So that is our outpost that is assaulted by the dragon. That doesn't look much assaulted at all. So what do? Oh, we really have options. You enter the outpost hoping that you can find something useful for the fight. You carefully study the traces of the Evil's dragon attack and analyzing its traits. You cannot open the front door, and when you are looking for another entrance following the walls, the ground collapses and you fall into the basement of the outpost. That doesn't sound like too much fun. The outpost is almost destroyed by the attacks. You do not think there is anything valuable, so you just scavenge the wagon by the roadside and leave. That sounds like a reasonable plan if we were out for the loot, but I think, as mighty Asmodar that we apparently are, we enter the outpost hoping that we can find something useful for the fight and claim our 15 heroic scrolls. So let's do that. Well, there is no really any impact to those options, we have to say, because there is just one way and we will go that way. Whatever we do. When you leave the outpost and are about to move forward, an ugly monster stops you and you. Okay. You find that the monster is slow on the draw, so defeated with swiftness and agility. You take out the sword calmly and fight with the monster. So this is one of those points where we can use an adventure gold option, or we can decide to battle. And battling is actually described here. It costs us 2 adventure gold for each attack, and we will deal either 3 to 5 damage randomly and win the battle when reducing the enemy's HP to 0. So, on the highest point, this will cost us 20 gold to fight this thing. Which seems reasonable. I mean, this seems crappy. This is 30 gold. And there is no way this costs 30 gold. Because it's 3 per gold that we do the damage. And we can do 5. So it's even less. So, well, I guess we battle. Usually you can't take this gold option more often, but if we can battle, yeah, we battle. Let's see how lucky we get. So 5. Oh, that takes forever. We will do that once. 5. 3. Oh, yeah, I thought we would be lucky. 4. Okay, 4 again, and again, and I didn't check how much gold we actually use, but it will be less than 20. So next time we will choose auto battle, I reckon. That will save us a lot of time. Don't want to drag this video out too long, even though we certainly will get a ton of loot, and a little bit of story as well. So, the monster is down and we got 3 cores of Transcendence. You defeat the monster and keep going, and then you arrive at the Swamp Forest. The environment here is complicated and dangerous. Maybe you should move agilely by jumping through the tree branches, which will give us 10 soul symbols. That is so juicy, that is almost... that is the selection. I mean, there is no other choice here. You move cautiously in the Swamp Forest using a technique you learned from the Scholar. Using food as bait, you lure a griffin right on it and start flying across the forest. Sounds like some Lord of the Rings stuff here. You decide to play it by the ear and move forward in big steps in the swamp. That is just a regular luxury skin selection chest, right? It is. Definitely want those soul symbols. Definitely want those soul symbols. Ah, so that's the guy. After several twists and turns, you finally manage to leave the forest. A strange merchant stops you when you pass by the ruin, who tells you that he can give you his goods in exchange for your adventure gold. And he indeed has some items, and the one item that everybody wants to have is the mysterious meat. In general, that is not something good if your meat is mysterious. But in this case, it is a 1% chance. And if I got that correctly, we can take a little gander at the next one. We can skip an entire fight with this meat. So if we get this meat, it skips the entire fight. And this is an 80 life opponent, so at the worst it will cost us, don't let me lie, 26? 26 gold to battle this. And we can actually buy here, we have to buy 5 things. Each costs 4, and he has 15 things, which is 60. So it's easier to battle, but I don't know if we can do this every time. So let's purchase 5 more and let's hope that we get the meat. Purchase! 10 Master's Toolboxes, we take that. We get 20k Stellar. We get 75k Toolboxes. We get Fluorite. And no meat! And you can get each and everything here only one time, so yeah. I think we leave. I mean, it's not worth it, is it? Is it worth it to actually do that right now? We don't have the meat. We would need to battle. I said it costs 26, but likely it will cost less. Let's calculate that with 4. That would make it 20. So we can buy 5 more things, which would give us like not even a 50% chance, right? No, it's not a 50% chance. It's way lower. So it's probably not worth buying more. Okay. Then we continue. And now we can choose this option, so we have to battle. We battle. We are at 660 and it should cost us about 20. So let's see. Was that way more? Am I blind? Am I stupid? Did I miscalculate that, or was that just way more? I'm pretty sure we were at 600. Were we at 660 and this cost us like 42? That would mean like 12 attacks. Does that make sense? What does make sense? Oh, this makes sense. I miscalculated, did I? Oh, bloody hell. No, I did not. That was quite a lot. Well, anyway. Next one. We have to fight a 100 HP minion. And I think... I mean, like, let's try that again. Let's try that again. I mean, auto battle? Does it say anything about auto battle? Because that felt like I just got ripped off. In the battles, warrior consumes 2 adventure gold for each attack, dealing 3 to 5 damage randomly. Okay. So, at least 3 with 2 adventure gold. That was right. Up to 5. And it says nothing. Okay. That is 100 life. Divided by 3 is actually 33 times 2 would be like 66. About 66. And then 68 would be the maximum that it can use. So let's try that again. We should have at least 550 left afterwards, unless I can't calculate at all. So that worked. I mean, that was alright. Okay, ending. We have to choose the ending one. Oh, I didn't read through it. I didn't read! You overcome all the difficulties here. Now you're in front of the root of the disaster, the evil dragon. It's time to bring an end to the chaos. That was a puny little dragon. That is a destroyer. That is a 3-star hero. At least it is a proper dragon. In order to sword to march toward the evil dragon for the endgame. And the ending one. Through an intense fight you win the battle with the joy of victory. You head deep into the dragon's nest. You save the girl jailed in the dragon's nest. And then you find the accessory of the princess when scavenging the evil dragon's treasures. And that is just an artifact chest or a flag chest. And this artifact chest does include Gilded Purple Fan. So it will be our selection here. We will take it, 60 treasure gold, and then with that we have one ending complete. And as this is the same for all the things afterwards, I will not read the story again, at least not the parts that we have already read. What do we want next? I mean, we are going to probably get everything, so let's speed this up a little bit. We can battle this monster once again. And as I said, it should just cost 20. At the lowest, 20. Oh, you can try auto battle again. At least the maximum it can cost is 20. So we should have at least 458 left. And it cost us 28. 28 is not possible. That was a 60 life minion. That is not possible that it... Did I miscalculate again? Oh, bloody hell. I'm miscalculating, right? This is 60 life. Which means we need 20 attacks, which costs 40. Bloody hell. Math. I just worked the entire day. No, it was alright. Okay, it was alright. And I miscalculated. Okay. And then we take 30. And we chase 5. Is this refreshed? This is refreshed now. And we can battle here again. So as I probably miscalculated last time, we should treat this more carefully here and think about it. I think it might even be worth it to go for it. So we didn't get the meat, so that is 80 divided by 3, which makes sense. It's 21.7 is 27 times 2 is 54. So we can either buy the rest here, which are 10 buys, which will cost us 40. or use roughly the same to defeat this minion. And it's all the same loot. So here we can get lucky and can go early, and then the other one we can't. So, yeah, this should be good. Stellar, Heroic Sum, Fluorite, Spirit, Gold, Rock. What about meat? Master's Toolboxes? Core? Yeah. That's the last thing. Okay. Okay. The animation is glorious. I like it. I like this. Can use auto battle. So we defeated him. And now we can go to ending 3 as... Please complete ending 1 first. But you can choose 3. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, let's choose 3. I didn't know you can go to 3 instantly. I want a core, actually. Okay, we completed ending 3 as well. And now we have the selection 1,500 gems. We take some profit ops, actually. We battle the monster? I miscalculated this monster twice. It takes 20, which is 40 or less. So on an average attempt, it's like the same. If you get lucky, it's better. If you get less lucky, it's bad. But we get 3 cores. 3 cores on average are better than the other loot. Okay. Auto battle, and we hope to have left more than 190, right? Well, that's alright. That's alright. 193 cores, that's alright. We confirm we get the orange artifact. We buy until we get the meat, which is hopefully earlier this time. We have to buy at least 5 times. This guy's really ripping us off. He didn't give us the meat early yet. So I think it's about time, mate. It's about time. It's about time. Give us the meat. Where is it? He's a little scammer. He really is a scammer, guys. I mean, we could get it like in the first 5 attempts and not buy the rest. But we got it on the last one as well. So we delete this guy with the meat again. Then we battle the boss. Auto battle and win this fight, and then we are on the last completion, and we are not on the last completion. We actually ran out of golden stuff here already. That is bad. So I would say we do some extra stuff and then we complete it. So give me a second, actually. Okay, and we are back, and let me claim that loot. Got some stuff. We are actually now on 4 completions, so yeah, that is indeed quite a lot. Let me just go into the Idler Sweet House. And we have 585, not really any use for it, to be honest, so let's just dump that here into some heroic scrolls, and we had 85, I think. Then let's throw them in there as well. I mean, we get 1 back. I collect those still, actually. We can take a look at that, by the way. I still collect all those little things that they have here. I have like small item collection. I always mostly keep 1 or so and let them in my bag. And sometimes something like this is your mithril pickaxe from the only event, I think, where I ever forgot about some mithril pickaxes. But yeah, that's another story. We actually completed the celebration commission. I have to check if this and this one, of course, it does not include GPF. It's okay. Okay. Then we take the flag chest, and that's alright. We instantly got that, so no need to change anything. And then now we have 296. I'm not sure if that's enough. Yeah, I think we take the Gilded Purple Fan one here. I thought about the spiritual essence, but I said it before. No way of actually using that. So last one, 236. That will be a close one, I reckon. We can battle this guy again. Auto battle, hoping for less than 30. I said, right? Less than 30. So 176 or more. 176. So that's alright. Does it always just use health divided by 4? The average? Because that's pretty damn average. Whatever. Let's see. And this guy, man, you stop screwing with me. That's not cool. That's like really not cool. He doesn't just give me the meat, man. Just now. That sounded wrong. That sounded very, very wrong. Give me this mysterious meat. If somebody tells you I have mysterious meat for you and looks like this, don't take it. Don't take it unless you want to make a quick $5. I don't know. So now we are basically back in that situation. Well, the option is to play 10 more, which will cost us 40. Or we fight this guy, which are 20 attacks, which costs us 40 as well. Yeah. So we buy. So we buy stuff. Maybe we will get lucky. We will see. Rock. Loris Relics, Wraec Summoning Scrolls, Prophet Orb, Iron Ingot, maybe? Wood. I mean, we get stuff. And we get stuff. Mysterious Meat. Mysterious Meat! And, okay, it was the second to last. No, third to last. Actually good. Actually good. Confirm! Give him the meat! And this guy's dead. And then we have the 100 life guy. And the ending. Ending costs 60, so we have 34. I probably don't have enough. Bloody hell. So, we figured out that auto battle does like 4. So this would mean like 25 attacks. Which costs 50. 50 is not good. Because that leaves us with 44. And 44 is 16 too low. To actually get all the loot. 16 too low. Which is a problem. 16 too low is bad. Can we get really lucky and save 16 coins? So I mean, like, the best result here would be to use 40. Which is not enough. Which means we had 54, which means would lack 6 instead of 16. The worst result would obviously be dividing that by 3, which is the lowest with the lowest damage that we can do, highest amount of attacks, which would mean we need like 34 attacks, 68 coins. 68 coins would be rather bad, as it will leave us with 26 coins remaining and need for 34. So I reckon we auto battle and take the safe way, which is not good. 46, yes, I said. But we only need 14 coins to get the last loot and get a core chest, actually. That's what I want to go for. So how can we get another 14 coins? We should have thought about that before, right? Oh god, we have 880 of those. I have no use for them. 14. Event items. Event items, which would mean consuming actually quite a lot. 250 and then 350. That's bad. 350 event items, which is possible. I mean, we get like 100, 200 tomorrow. We don't get any more from dice actually, which is quite kind of bad. We just get them from event items. Can we just waste? We have 220. It's not enough. It is not enough. Give me event. Oh, whoa. Oh, we take this. So we have 82 here. We are 50 short. We are 50 short, guys. We need 350. We are 50 short. Yeah, well, guess I will record the rest of the video later, and then we can make some use of the resources as well. I think that is what we are going to do. This is the only real way that we have, and maybe in the meantime I will think about what we do with those 880 exchange tickets here. We could just exchange like an E5 hero or something. Could go something like this and exchange maybe, don't know, Sherlock into whatever hero we want. I don't know if that's really worth it. They didn't put light dark heroes in here, but it is an option. And what that would be really good for, actually, if we would choose something like Aranea, and when the next hero comes around, we could actually swap that Arania that we make here into the Neo Hero. Just straight up swap an E5. I have the materials for that. So we would have the Neo Hero as well, if there is a Neo Hero. There are the rumors that the next Transcendence Hero is Annabelle, actually. Which would be interesting, but that is another topic for itself. But that is certainly an option. I will think about that. I'm not quite sure about what I do here, but there are some options at least. So, well, then let's take a short break here. And we are back, and actually I made a little mistake. Once you, doesn't help you to get all of the points that are possible here. You can get 480 points here, but that doesn't help you at all, because once you got all the rewards here, you don't get anything from this event. So that there is the possibility to get 480 points here is just to give you, well, some different ways, I would say, to acquire the 400 points required to get all the loot here. So the only way to actually get the remaining coins that we need was from the from event packs, which was quite annoying, by the way. And we could have gotten lucky and not needed this last event pack that we needed, that we now needed, if that bloody guy gave us the meat a bit earlier, or if we were lucky on the fights. That were all the options. We went for the safe way. We went with auto battle apparently gives you 4 every time, which is like the most average way to go through here. We could have had well, less luck in the end if we went with normal battle, or we could have been even more lucky and saved that last pack. But now, to end this, we actually will go for course chests once again. Cores, in my opinion, are the most important resource that we can acquire right now. This will give us another course chest here, that's why we got 3 now. And we completed it. This is something I don't like. I had 36 of those coins left. They won't even let me go back in here and spend them on like at least the first thing or something. So that's not really cool. That's not really cool. We now have them here in the back, 36 coins remaining. That would have been enough for the first reward. Well, I think there are no roots left, right? There are no roots left. So that's a little bit stupid. I think they should put some way to drain your coins in there. Give me some cores for that. Give me like 3 cores or something for that. That I would be happy with. Now the only option will be to sell them later on. What we will do now, though, we will acquire the Ferroquine Vesa core. This is at least the plan. Ferroquine Vesa, we got some cores of origin here. My SFX core, which we'll need later. So 2 cores, and this actually should give us a glory challenge, which will give us 35 of those core shards. And then we have, well, this one we won't complete. And this one we won't complete as well. So, yeah, that's pretty bad. Then we have the cores of origin. We have 2 here. We have 41 here. And we have some chests, right? We have 41 and we have 55. So we would need another 4, which conveniently we have. So we can get another 4 here. And then we have... Alright, so why is that strangely enough over here? Okay, we get another 4. And then we get from the 55 one, we get the rest, which is... And then about another 100, which gives us another Ferroquine Vesa core. And then we quickly go in here, because we are not stupid, and we change our core that we drop from Ferroquine Vesa to what do we even change it? I have no idea. Number of maximum, okay. What did I just... Go away? I mean, S-Model is cool. I kind of feel like SQH. Let's do that. SQH quite fine. Claim the loot. And now we can actually do the next thing. And this is something pretty nice, because we can upgrade our Ferroquine Vesa core to Noble. Noble Ferroquine Vesa core, guys, which is quite huge. Oh, we have to equip one. Ah, that is so strange. We have one equipped and then we can upgrade. And this is something, by the way, I get a lot of questions on core upgrading. So showing this in the video actually quite nice. From primary core to advanced core, you need 1 core. Shows it right here. You level it up. And then you can see from advanced to noble, we need 2 cores. So now we need those 2. And this will actually give us, ladies and gentlemen, the noble core of origin for Ferric Vesa, which is my 5th noble core, I think. 5th. Should be the 5th. I have Mockman Noble, I have SFX Noble, I have Ferric Vesa Noble, I have the Star Alchemist Holmes Noble, and I have Starving Jara Noble. Which is quite substantial, which means we are at tier Liberation 7 on the Starving Jara core, or on the Star Alchemist Holmes core, which is quite nice. At the given moment, I can't really show that off, which is a little bit sad. Because I don't really have, I don't have SFX. I have SFX, but I don't have SFX with like tree mats. I have to make the Doom Terminator Vulcan video. Once we did the Doom Terminator Vulcan video, which I will do tomorrow, or I could regress it later on. I will see. I will see what I can do. Then I will build SFX again, and then we can show Core Liberation 7 actually on on the Jara core, which will be quite nice. The next cores I'm actually looking forward for are the cores for LFA, and most likely it will first be the Freya core that upgrade. Freya core is actually quite nice, gives you attack, gives you a little bit of speed, so that is something that is interesting as well, and it's actually in my main team also, so we will use that, and I need the one for LFA because I use him in the main team. Doom Terminator Vulcan will likely be replaced by SFX once I get her back. Not that he's bad or something, but that will be the way this goes. And now you can actually see we have Core Liberation 1+3 here now, or here 3+2. And with the other 2 cores that I have, that would be 3+4, which is quite substantial. We are nearing that Core Liberation 8 mark. So, and anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around. I hope you had some good time with the event. I certainly got a bunch of nice loot. Some more stuff in here, it seems. And in any way, I wish you a great day, and we will see us in the next one.